Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The U.S. electric vehicle industry is facing a major blow from President Trump's escalating trade war. As we dive into this story, it's clear that the impact of tariffs on EVs will be felt by consumers and automakers alike. Let's take a look at some numbers. According to Motor Intelligence.com, EVs accounted for about 8% of new car sales in the U.S. last year. That may not seem like a lot, but it's worth noting that expanded tax credits for EV purchases played a big role in spurring car buyer interest. Tesla held a majority of the U.S. EV market share at 48%, but its share has declined recently as other brands like Ford and Chevrolet started offering more electric models. Now, here's where things get interesting. Electric vehicles are still more expensive than their gasoline-powered equivalents. On average, new gas vehicles sold for $48,039 last month, while EVs came in at $55,273. Tariffs aren't just adding to the costs of an already volatile transition, they're making it harder for automakers to build a reliable supply chain. Biden's tax credits required automakers to source more and more of their EV content from the U.S. or trade allies. While Tesla might be least vulnerable given how much of its vehicles come from the U.S., other brands like Ford are still working to build an EV supply chain across the country. Significant investment has gone into these efforts, but with tariffs on the horizon, costs for automakers and their buyers will stay high. As we look at the future, it's clear that higher prices might push car buyers to the used car market, but even there, they won't find much respite. If consumers don't buy as many vehicles, automakers will have to prioritize their investments and manufacturing. That means the cars that buyers want and are most profitable. The question is, what will happen next? According to Carl Brower, executive analyst at IC automakers have put a certain amount of investment into EVs, and it would probably be even more wasteful to completely walk away from them than it is to find the new level at which it makes sense to maintain production of them. That level will assuredly be lower than what it was. But the EV and battery sector isn't giving up. The Zero Emission Transportation Association is working to ensure that the American auto industry grows, and they'll be working with the administration on productive trade policy. As we wrap up this story, one thing's for sure: the U.S. electric vehicle industry is facing an uncertain future. With tariffs on the horizon, costs will stay high, and automakers will have to make tough decisions about where to invest their resources. But amidst all the uncertainty, there's still a commitment to growth and innovation. That's all for today's episode of ElectroDrive News. Stay tuned for more updates on the EV industry and its journey towards a cleaner, greener future.